and he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Auburn Tigers offense will go on the attack first. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
Yeah, Palmer, I don't feel bad for this quarterback, but I kind of feel bad for this quarterback because he's going to get some monsters today. And he's had his own struggles, but these guys, man, they all can get after the quarterback. They can get tackles for losses, get you in passing situations, and when they do, they hit you and hit you a lot and disrupt the timing. So he's got a tremendous challenge on his hands.
He's got a challenge. His offensive coordinator has a challenge, too, because he's got to find a way to make life easy for him, and that's easier said than done against this D-line unit. They have so much speed off the edge. Even the interior guys can collapse the pocket and get pass rush as well. So for the offensive coordinator, whether it's screens, nakeds, bootlegs, moving the launch point, draws, just trying to get the ball to this guy's hands early, that's going to be a big key.
Gets the back moving, looking to pass. It's Boley. Here comes the heat. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Auburn sends out the punting unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Makes a move. He's going to get loose. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. The Longhorns offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Going to be interesting to see how they use him throughout this game because this linebacking crew can be exploited. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. They give it back to him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Henderson. All over him immediately.
Man, did you see the D tackle just slice through the offensive line? That's how you get penetration. That's how you dial up the tackle for pass.
From the gun, running back on the move. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. With his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific play defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like it.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding leverage. I can't let that fast sucker get outside of me towards the sidelines. Nice job expanding with him and then going and making a tackle. One of the hardest things to do in football is tackle guys in the open field. Great job going and getting them on the ground.
They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the 1st down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Looks it in. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be fourth down. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Not a lot of room to field this one. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Quarterback changing the play. They'll run him again. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. Fires to the big fella. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try it over the left side. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Let's see what they've got on second down. Arch is going to throw for it. Out wide left, it's Coleman. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. First play of the period, first down here. Play action, here's Manning. They're all over him. Took a shot as he threw. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quick give. It's Edwards. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Third and long right here. Manning from the gun on third down. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Swamped immediately. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. They go play action with Manning. Oh, pressure's coming. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Look out. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Longhorns. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it out, and he pumps it up inside the 20. Kicking team's got it.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, it's Henderson. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll run it on first and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. They'll try it again from the one on second and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off. He'll bring it out. It's Norman. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point. And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football. Well, QB had the look he wanted. You like throwing slants against man coverage. That time, though, got to be a little bit more accurate with the throw, and it falls incomplete.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Throwing right. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Got the first down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, David.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Auburn lines up quickly.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play. for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive. But maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Under pressure. Quarterback gets the first down and more. The Tigers are flying down the field.
How nice is it as a play caller on a critical third down in a pretty obvious passing situation when you've got a guy like this that can just take off and go get you the first down, right? There's no panic. Nothing's open downfield. Great job in coverage, but that's not a problem because I just know it's like backyard football again growing up as a kid. He just takes off. He's a better athlete than anybody you've got, and he gets the first down.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Dropping back, it's Boley. Gets it to the back. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and 4th down's coming up. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Manning. Moving out to the right. Looking to the big tight end. Right side, it's Townsend. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Left side is Henderson. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the grab. It's Henderson. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Manning with a play fake. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down and goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. On the return, it's Denson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So here comes the Auburn offense. This late in the half, you're behind, you'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense.
Leaping grab for a big gain. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Back to pass, it's Boley. Stands in and takes the hit. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 30. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Auburn calls it second of 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good. Easy call for the refs.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Wingo. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Running inside, it's Henderson. Got room at the 35. Oh, there's an alley on the left. A very productive run gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We are just about ready to start the second half. Deep in the end zone, it's Wingo. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking for space. It's Edwards. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Straight ahead, it's Edwards. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Manning on play action. Rush right in his face. Fires downfield. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. 2nd and long here. To throw, Manning. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Throws to the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. The Longhorns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Fires deep toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Play action, here's Manning. Trying to escape and get it himself. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can...
Caught, and he's got room. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Hits inside, it's Henderson. And he won't quite get there before. After that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. This quarterback part of their running game. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And the Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. With the run on first and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorn. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They've settled for field goals on each of their last 2 drives, and if they want to win this thing, they better find a way to get it into the end zone. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Bowling. Fires on the move. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Out wide right, it's Lockett. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Longhorns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. Here's Arts to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. Long way to go on second down. Looking to throw. Keeping his eyes downfield. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Longhorns are rolling down the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Wingo. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory. First and 10 from the 11. Art's going to spin it again. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Longhorns want to move quickly. They go play action with Manning. Still looking to his right. Touchdown, Longhorns! Makes the grab inbounds. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. From deep, it's Denson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Turner. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Boley. Rushes on. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the third quarter of play. But now, time for the fourth quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get it.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on fourth down. Unloads to the right. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Here comes the Texas offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Nowhere to go.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the...
Unleashes one deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on third and long. Manning from the gun on third down. Looking for the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Texas. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
Wide receiver going in motion. Sells to run, looking to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. On play action. Here comes the Heat. Looking for a big play. It's picked off and another empty drive. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Texas. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it. They've been creating takeaways. You get the pick six right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense has played today.
Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Breaks into the open. The 50. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They'll give it to him again. Knocked down immediately.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Hits him in in stride at the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal for this offense. They'll move the tight end. Trying to pound their way in. Just smothered on the play. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on third and goal? Trying to move them on the counter. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. Right down the boulevard. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this fourth quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Escapes the pressure going right. He'll pull it down. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. The offense setting up shop at the 46. First and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throwing Manning. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. Handoff to the single back. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And the Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking downfield. It's Manning. Wide open downfield. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Tigers sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys, back to you.
Got some room to run. Touchdown, Longhorn. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive.
Headed out to go on the attack. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this
This week you got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening